Welcome to Piano Video Lessons, Year 1, Lesson 6, Neighbors. In this lesson, we're going to learn the two notes on either side of Treble G. You'll remember that Treble G lives on the second line of the treble staff, and it's a line note. When we play on the piano, we move between line notes and space notes. Line, space, 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 line. Every white key that's a neighbor on the piano is either a line or a space away from the previous note. So if we have this note G, and I'll make 3 of them, they are all on line 2. So I have G, G, G. Now suppose I want to play the note above G. Well, I know that it won't be a line note because when I go to a neighboring note, I change from a line to a space. And this went up. So what I've done is I've gone up to the space above G. So I have G on the line and then up to the space above. This note is A. So G is on the line and the neighbor A is the space above the line. Now if I wanted to play the note below G, I would need to make the note go lower. So as you can see here, this note is now in space 1, which is the space below the G line. This note is F. So this note G, this landmark note, can help us find 3 notes on the piano. It can help us find F below the second line, or in space 1. It helps us find G on the line, it's the landmark note, and A in the second space. So here we have F and A on spaces, in spaces, and G on the line. And you can see that those notes are all neighboring notes on the piano. Just let's review these together. Here it shows us the treble clef on the G line and the note G directly on the line. And here we can see G on the line with the neighbors above and below. And here it shows the same notes now on the full staff, the full treble staff. So we have A in space 2, G on line 2, and F in the bottom space. We can practice writing those notes here on the staff paper. So F in space 1, G on line 2, and A in space 2. Now whenever we write the names of notes in music, we always use capital letters because if we use lowercase letters, that actually means something slightly different in music. The second page with this lesson is note practice. So what you could do first of all is trace the G line. Just using your pencil, just carefully trace over the G line, and you'll start to see that all of the notes in this exercise are either on the line G or just below or above the line. So let's go ahead. Let's point to each note and say its name. What I would like you to do with this exercise is name the notes before writing the answers in. Once you've written the answers in, you won't really get benefit from this on a future try. So for the first few tries, just use your finger and point and think about the notes. So here we have line 2, G, the note above the line, which is the note higher than G, so that's A. We have the note below the line, so that's F. And then we have G again. So let's play those. Line 2, G, above the line, A, below the line, F, and on the line, G. Let's continue this way. Above the line, A, below the line, F, on the line, G, below the line, F, on the line, G, above the line, A, on the line, G, above the line, A, below the line, F. So line 2, G, space 1, F, line 2, G, space 2, no, line 2 again, G, space 2, A, line 2, G, space 2, A, space 1, F, line 2, G, line 2, G, space 2, A, line 2, G, line 2, space 1, F, line 2, G. The other thing you can do for this lesson is to get out your flashcards and find those new notes. So we're looking for the treble clef notes that are in space 2 and in space 1. And we'll just get out our answer mat, and we'll put our bass clef notes lower and our treble clef notes above, and we can place all of the cards that we know on this answer mat. So here I have bass clef, ledger line above, middle C. Then I have treble clef, line 2. Do you remember? That's G, treble G. I have treble clef, ledger line. That's middle C. Now I have bass clef down 2 lines. That's bass F. So these are all of the notes from our previous lessons, and now we have bottom space of treble clef, and that's just below the G, so that is F. And we have space 2, which is A. And you can see we're filling in the notes that we didn't learn before. So I didn't teach you a song in this particular lesson, but that's okay, I'm going to in the next one. And what you can do today is continue to practice the piece landmark notes from the previous lesson, and also you could go all the way back and practice Google Maps just to refresh those pieces from previously. So come on back to lesson number 6, and we will learn to play the song called So Easily using these 3 notes that we just learned. Everything you need is linked here in the information card or in the video description below. We'll see you in lesson 7.